In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how we took this brand's conversion rate from a 0.22 to a 3.06. That's over a 13x in just 30 days. What's going on? My name is Jackson. I am one of the founders of Start My Store. We help scale ecom brands. To put it very, very simply, if you own a brand and you sell a product, whether that's physical or digital online, we help you guys scale. In this video, I'm going to be showing one of our clients' brand gems where we were able to just absolutely murder his conversion rate by just making a few changes. And I'm going to go through all those changes with you guys right now. So first of all, as we can look, the website from beforehand was really, really, really bad. There's a few things I'm going to kind of go through a few different things as we go through this video. But number one, my arch nemesis is going to be the Dawn theme. I'm really sick of seeing every single new brand that pops up, even some established brands having that Dawn theme. It doesn't make you look professional at all. Um, it really kind of devalues your brand because to a general customer, if they do any type of shopping, they're going to have seen the Dawn theme from these basic startup brands. They probably a lot of the time are going to have bad experiences with newer brands. Not to bash anybody with a newer brand, right? I was a brand owner at one point as well. But I in fact moved out of the Dawn theme. But it just doesn't show credibility, right? That's the main thing I'm trying to go off here. Um, but kind of to start off, right? We're looking at the logo. So they didn't even have a logo on the store at all, right? They just had this default Shopify text. So what we did is we made a simple logo. We actually kind of branded everything for him. So we created him a logo. It was pretty simple in Canva. It's really just three letters with this certain font that we used. I can't remember off the top of my head. Um, Logo super important. Hopefully, a lot of y'all already have one, right? And then if we go down to the actual products specifically on this, he kind of just created a little design within maybe Canva or something, where it kind of gets the point across. But if you're trying to sell something, you don't really want to just skimp out on photography, on graphics, on anything. One of kind of the biggest mistakes we see with probably 80% of the brands that come end up working with us, they have terrible product photography, or if they're a digital product brand, they're going to have really bad, graphics and things like that. So what we're able to do with this brand is in actually in Photoshop, I think pretty sure is what one of our team members, Raheem, was able to build these out in. He just built the graphic, not the actual 3D design, but he built the graphic out inside of Photoshop, or maybe it was Illustrator, one of the two. Sorry for not knowing that. Basically just threw the logo up top, and then actually the skinny version of the logo up top, the name of the book, and just a little subtext underneath. We did this for all the books. They all look the same. They have different colors and everything, but each book is going to have the exact same type of graphic. As we can see right here, each one is going to have the name and then some sort of subtext, just to give a little bit more information about what that book's going to be about. And then we were able to create this 3D design in a application called Packdora. I think it's like $30 a month, but basically you can get a ton of different 3D box designs. We love this one. We actually used this one on our old digital product store called the Ecom Library. He liked it a lot, so we just decided to use the same exact mock-up. But there's a ton of different options, and we actually a couple products on his store, or one product on his store, we actually used a different, almost looks like a McDonald's box for this like bundle kit that we did on his website. But that was one of the big things that we changed. Obviously, we talked about the logo a second ago. And a couple things too before we get into the email and SMS side, right? A lot of people make the mistake or don't even know a lot about copywriting on websites. Um, like if we look at, let's just take two out of the box examples, right? Let's look at a Nike versus let's look at a Louis Vuitton, right? The way that they price their products, the way that they talk about their products, the way that they do everything is going to be way different. Nike is selling to the average customer who can afford, a $30 t-shirt, $50 pair of sweatpants, $60 hoodie, etc., right? Versus Louis Vuitton is selling to people who, let's be real, want to look rich, but like $600, $1,000 hoodies. So the way that they speak about their brand and the way that they do things is a lot differently. And one of the biggest takeaways we took from these luxury brands was in the checkout process, instead of saying pay now, that's very friction. That's got a lot of friction. People don't want to pay for things. We change things to place order or complete order inside the checkout process. And if you don't know how to do that, I'll actually show you guys real quick right here. You actually just go to the Shopify dashboard, hit the three dots, and hit edit default theme content. And it's not going to come up because we already changed it. But if you search pay now, Oh yeah, wait, pay now. It actually, yeah, it won't show up, but we can play change it to placed order. But basically, all these right here will say pay now. So you just change it to placed order. There's like 4 of them that you need to change. They're all in a row, and then you just hit save. That's how you change that, and that's actually going to boost conversions a lot that we've seen because it just makes things frictionless, or at least a little bit less friction. And then clean up the menu, change catalog to shop, things of that nature. Very, very simple other changes that we were able to do. And then sort of the big thing that also helped with these conversions was putting a pop-up on the website. Um, as probably a lot of people know, people have to see your brand a ton of different times to actually want to check out and want to buy from you. So the way that you kind of make sure that people actually do see your brand again, especially this is for people that are running ads or you're running content, you might have some go viral. People might check out your website. They might not have seen something they wanted now. Maybe they didn't get paid yet. Maybe they couldn't afford it, blah, 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 blah. There's a million reasons people don't check out. Like we've even had things happen where actually, and that actually I did, right? I was about to buy, I think it was like a shirt or something. I don't know, but I didn't have my wallet next to me and I didn't have the card I wanted to use on my Apple Pay. So I didn't buy it. And then I said to my business partner, Chris, I said, wait, that's literally like a reason that people don't buy is because they're that lazy that they don't want to get up and go grab their wallet to pay for something. But if you set up a pop-up to go ahead and collect those emails and phone numbers, you can set up different automations like a welcome flow, which is basically going to send a series of texts and emails to people, welcoming them to your branding, getting them to make that first purchase. And then there's like the abandoned cart, or abandoned checkout. Those are two similar ones as well, where in my scenario, right, when I didn't check out for what I was going to buy later that day, I got an email saying, hey, it looks like, you left something in your cart, you forgot to check out, that type of thing. And then got me to actually remember to purchase. So that's a real life example of how that works. And that's how, we were able to really boost the conversions on those websites. So people might not buy on the front end, but they're going to buy on the back end. But overall, very, very simple from the outside changes, but it was definitely a big help to this brand. I mean, you can see here, they had 30,000 sessions and only made $1,700. To be fair, they have a low ticket product and then they went to 45 and got 9,000. So get them to that 3% conversion rate. We were super happy about that. He was super happy about that. If this is something that interests you, maybe your conversion rate's a 0.22 as well. Maybe you're trying to get up to a 3, 4, 5. We've had people get all the way up to like over a 6% conversion rate on some of the stores we've built with a lot of traffic. So if that's something you're interested in, I'll put a link in the description down below to schedule a call to work with our team if you want to, take your brand to the next level, boost that conversion rate, and start really getting a return on all the money you're investing into your brand.